Diversity drive to make Britain's countryside less white. You mean make the British countryside more like British cities? Terrible idea. The plans follow DEFRA Commission reports that claim the countryside would become irrelevant in a multicultural society, as it was a white environment principally enjoyed by the white middle class. Oh no, not the white middle class. Because how dare the native population have anywhere nice left to escape to? The Chilterns National Landscape Team has set out proposals that include community outreach schemes to attract more Muslims to the area, particularly from nearby Luton. While most white English users value the solitude and contemplative activities which the countryside affords, the tendency for ethnic minority people is to prefer social company. Social company, which apparently is a new euphemism for overcrowding, noise and fighting.
He's fighting!
They're even mandating that dogs should be kept under tighter control as some groups are scared of them. In other words, forcing people to keep their dogs on leads in wide open countryside because man's best friend might offend Muslims. Producing marketing material in community languages in order to reach people or communities with protected characteristics such as people without English as a first language. Yeah, apparently refusing to learn English when you live in England isn't a failure to integrate, i.e. their fault. No, it's a protected characteristic. We don't need to imagine what making the British countryside less white would look like, because we've already seen numerous examples of it. Vast amounts of litter everywhere, even human feces, as well as drug use.
My toes are a bit busy. I swear someone's smoking ganj. Definitely smells funny.
But yeah, let's take vast tracts of unspoiled countryside and make them more resemble crime-ridden inner-city dumps. And they think this represents an improvement. People keep asking me why I still look like I'm in my 20s. Alright, that's a bit of a stretch. 30s. Not bad for 43 though, eh? But no, it's not a filter. I'm not selling my soul to stay forever young. It's Tiege Hanley. I know skincare doesn't exactly scream manly, but this isn't some 12-step routine with scented oils and crystals. Tiege keeps it simple, effective, straightforward. I use their level 1 system and it's got everything you actually need. Daily face wash, exfoliating scrub, AM moisturizer with SPF, PM moisturizer to recover overnight. Takes less than 2 minutes a day, that's it. Your skin looks cleaner, smoother, younger, and you don't have to think about it. Tiege has different systems depending on what your skin needs, but if you're just getting started, level 1 is the way to go. Right now they're offering 40% off your first box, plus a free gift. Either a silicone body scrubber or nail kit. Solid quality, nothing over the top, and only available for a limited time. Click the link below to check it out. Because aging gracefully is one thing, looking like you haven't aged at all, that's better. So thanks to Tiege Hanley for sponsoring this video. Many communities in modern Britain feel that these landscapes hold no relevance for them. The countryside is seen by both black, Asian and minority ethnic groups and white people as very much a white environment. Yeah, major cities are increasingly seen as not very much a white environment. What are you going to do about that? Make them less diverse? White people, at least those who can afford to, are fleeing towns and cities in their droves, only to be told the countryside is racist because white people live and like to visit there, and that the wondrous onslaught of diversity must be visited upon every corner of this green and pleasant land. The research showed that ethnic minorities believe visiting landscapes was associated with white culture and see the English countryside as a white space to which they did not belong. That's funny because when I visit Luton, I don't feel like I belong there either. No one's demanding Luton be de-diversified though, are they? One concern was that rural facilities cater to white English culture. Oh no, God forbid. Namely, protected landscapes were closely associated with traditional pubs, which have limited food options and cater to people who have a drinking culture. Accordingly, Muslims from the Pakistani and Bangladeshi group said this contributed to a feeling of being unwelcome. Oh no, not traditional English pubs. In England, better bulldoze the traditional countryside pub and replace it with a halal cafe. Better yet, umpteen dodgy vape shops and Turkish barbers.
The national parks and getting people out there and making national parks for everybody. And one of the problems is dogs. And actually, this isn't just about the fact that a lot of Muslims find dogs very difficult. It is about people who do not know how to control their dogs.
Why do Muslims find dogs difficult?
Because a lot of they don't have dogs as pets.
Yeah, why is that my fucking problem? I don't like seeing the streets covered in bright red stains from Indians chewing and spitting out porn. Are they going to ban that in Delhi because it's offensive to white people who visit? No, it's always our society, our culture that has to be forced to change. I mean, they're literally talking about banning people in Wales from walking their dogs in certain areas. This is where we're at. Walking your dog is racist. This notion that ethnic minorities are scared of visiting the country is also a complete fabrication. Go and read the TripAdvisor reviews since the turn of the decade for places like Mam Tor in the Peak District. Thanks to the scourge of TikTok virality, such places have been deluged by diversity. And in virtually every single instance, the reviews are people complaining about how such places have been completely ruined. Low crime, low litter, peaceful, bucolic, high-trust societies. Dogs roaming the fields off lead. Traditional pubs oozing rural charm. The government. Let's make these places resemble urban shitholes. They literally want to ruin everything. If you value what I do and you want to help support me, please visit pauljosephwatson.locals.com and either pledge a one-time donation or subscribe to join my community, get early access videos, and message me directly. And exclusive live streams coming soon too. Promise. Check out the Locals link down in the description. And don't forget to take a look at the brand new website modernity.news. That's where you'll find all my content, including exclusive articles. That's modernity.news.